A husband and father of 4 from Utah County is being remembered today after he lost his life in an avalanche last night. 38-year-old Brett Warner was on a snowmobile in Pole Canyon, northwest of Eagle Mountain, when that slide hit. News specialist Dan Rascone is covering this story and tells us Warner was found under 22 feet of snow. Dan?
Yes, Deanie, this avalanche was just massive. They say it was about a half a mile wide and about 30 feet deep in some areas. Brett Warner had all the proper safety avalanche gear, but still that was not enough to save his life.
Saw the avalanche trigger. The one turned off and was able to get out of the path, and the other one wasn't able to get out of the way.
A massive and deadly avalanche in the high country, taking the life of 38-year-old Brett Warner from Highland, a husband and father of 4 precious children. A man,
yeah, dude, yeah,
known to be full of adventure, living his life to the fullest. A cousin telling me he had a sweet, bright energy around him and was loved by so many. Unfortunately, he could not escape this massive slide that was triggered last night in Pole Canyon, northwest of Eagle Mountain. Warner was found under 22 feet of snow. Rescue teams dug for hours last night to try and find him.
When they got down there, they discovered that the snowmobile was upside down and the victim was actually partway underneath it, and they couldn't get the snowmobile moved, so they had to dig around the snowmobile and underneath it to be able to free the victim.
Warner had all the proper gear, like what avalanche forecaster Greg Gordon is showing us. The avalanche beacon, the probe, the shovel, and even deployed his airbag. Still, that was not enough.
Very unusual for this time of year to have such a broadly breaking avalanche.
Gordon says one storm after the other is causing some very dangerous conditions.
The whole storm cycle is a double-edged sword because all of this snow stacking up on our pre-existing snowpack, the snow needs a moment to adjust, but storm after storm after storm keeps coming.
Fortunately, Warner was wearing a beacon. Otherwise, they may have never found him for months.
If he hadn't had a transmitter, we'd be back here, and however long it's going to take for that snow to melt off this year could be well into June or even July.
Brett's family also saying that he was a man of service, helping all those in need. And their family saying, make sure that you hug someone you love and make sure you tell them, because life is very short. I'm Dan Rascone for KSL 5 News.